here with you, all of you young people. For you are a fantastic bunch of human beings. It's amazing actually when you come to think of it. Just how God has chosen young people to be God's fellow workers, God's collaborators. You know some of the instances that I will refer to. I mean, when the family of Jacob in what we call the Old Testament were faced with famine. Quite interesting just how God chose, and at that time it was a very significant thing. God chose the youngest, Joseph, to be the one who would be their savior, who would be, in a sense, God's partner in redeeming them. And then all of you know the story of what happened when the children of Israel were threatened by the Philistines. And the Philistines had this huge champion of theirs, Goliath. Again, it is interesting that God used not the firstborn as one would have expected, not the oldest, not the biggest. God chose the youngest. And then a little later, the people of God, the Israelites, are in a mess. They're in real trouble. And it is quite amazing again. God calls, "Hi, Jeremiah." "Hi, God." "Jeremiah." "Yes." "I'd like you to be a prophet." What? No, God, sorry, no. Look, God, I'm too young. Amazing the response that God gives to Jeremiah, who was so aware of how demanding, how utterly frightening the vocation of a prophet was. God says, "Hey, Jeremiah, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you." And Jeremiah would very well say, "Oh God, I mean, you don't seem to know very much about human biology. I mean, how can you know someone even before they have been conceived?" And the assertion that God is making is a fantastic one for all of us. That, hey, do you know something? None of us is an afterthought. None of us is an accident. That God knew that there was going to be, from all eternity, there was going to be a you, and a you, and a you, and a you, and a you. And that you would be this incredible thing, utterly unique. Not even your identical twin is like you. That you are not an accident. Eh? Some of us might look like accidents, but I mean, I hope you can take this into your very being. I am one who has been chosen from all eternity. I, this one. I am one that God has known from all eternity. That I am special. You know VIPs, don't you? There are creatures who are called VIPs. When you go to an airport, if you're a VIP, you don't stand in the long lines. And there are not very many VIPs. But you see what this thing is saying about each one of us, is you are a VSP. Eh? I am a VSP. I am a very special person.